All right, guys, welcome back to No Man's Sky Sentinel Update. We've been calling it a combat update. They are calling it the Sentinel Update, but we have a new update. It is Wednesday, February 16th. Looks like Jason was right. The 16th was the day, and Beeblebum owes him an apology. He says he doesn't, but he does. He does. You know you're wrong, Beeblebum. Anyway, let's jump into the patch notes. Let's see what all the new stuff is about and go through it together. All right, this is Reading with Bob. We will read the patch notes, go through them, and give some first impressions on it as we go. We'll take a look at this trailer as well. Sentinel, introducing update 3.8. So it's not a 4.0 update, it's 3.8, so there's still more to come. Fight alongside your own personal robotic companions and battle an array of new foes in the Sentinel update, introducing a total overhaul of the weapon systems, new lore and stories, all new Sentinel enemies and combat behaviors, the ability to reprogram and adopt your very own friendly AI drones, and much more. So I already messed with one of these things. I saw a way to shut them down, but I didn't figure out how to reprogram them, so we're gonna have to learn that. Let's take a look at the trailer real quick and see what we got.
I've seen things. A few things before.
So this is new. This backpack.
Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found.
That's an old Quicksilver backpack.
Planets. Rich in resources. Battles to be fought.
Okay, that's the new one with the wings. Those are new Sentinels. You see the different types of Sentinels? Wait a minute, that's not the normal mech. That's the Sentinel mech. Isn't that the Sentinel mech?
A universe you wouldn't believe.
Red team, blue team now? No Man's Sky Red versus blue. How amazing. Alright, so that's the trailer. They don't give us much in the trailer, but they show us lots of cool pictures. And we've got voiceover. A different voiceover than we're used to. So that's kind of interesting. So let's go in and see. It says it's available. It's on sale. They've got it on everything now. It'll be on Switch this summer. We don't have a date yet for that. But Sentinel Hard Frame Mech. So that's what they're calling this new Sentinel. Planetary Sentinel forces have a significant new tool in their armory, the hard frame battle mech. Though heavily armored, its high-powered jetpack gives it terrifying battlefield mobility. And I fought these guys just a few minutes ago, and they jump all over the place. They don't seem to target as well, but they've got some interesting weapons. They got a flamethrower, they got a machine cannon, it looks like, and maybe rockets. I don't remember, to be honest with you, but I remember the flamethrower and the machine cannon on the arms, so they may switch out, or it may just be specific. Let's see, we've got some amazing pictures. You see them jumping here. It's the same basic abilities as your mech. They turn kind of crappy like your mech, so you can use that to your advantage, I notice, when you're fighting them. But if you're, if you've got an old character that's powered up, you should be okay. New characters may have a problem. Here's the flamethrower we see. New visuals all around, I noticed when we were fighting. Multi-tool visual effects overhaul. Okay, that's what we're talking about now. All multi-tool systems from the mining laser to the scatter blaster have received a significant visual overhaul, benefiting from new projectiles and beams, muzzle flashes, lighting effects, refraction, and impacts, and more. And guys, the plasma cannon, it looks a lot cooler, guys. And it didn't kill me. I was trying to make it bounce back. It didn't seem to bounce back as much either, so hopefully they fix some of that. And here we got some pictures of the shooting. Pulse spitter. Blaze javelin. Bam. Plasma launcher. Yeah, check this out. And those are the shields that the Sentinels are deploying now as part of their strategy. Geology cannon. AMD Fidelity FX Superior Resolution support. So AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution 1.0 is a cutting-edge, super optimized spatial upscaling technology that produces impressive image quality at fast frames. Learn more on the AMD site. All PC players can take advantage of this new technology, which offers vastly increased performance regardless of their graphics cards. Interesting. Okay, cool. So we've got a slider here. AMD Radeon RX Vega 56 4K high-res preset, 70 FPS in performance mode. Nice. All right, so this is active camouflage technology. I saw this on Beeblebum's stream. A new cloaking device is available to research aboard the Space Anomaly. This powerful new multi-tool extension allows users to evade planetary sentinels even in the midst of combat. So for those of you who don't want to deal with combat, get your cloaking device and you don't have to worry about the sentinels anymore. So I know some people were complaining about that. I just want to play and have fun. I don't want to deal with sentinels. Here you go. Get your cloaking device. I don't know how long it lasts, but that's really cool. Minotaur Autopilot battle technology. This looks awesome. Travelers may now install a Minotaur AI pilot with their exomech. This advanced battle computer will allow the Minotaur to follow its master as they explore the planet and to serve as a powerful ally in combat. Please note the Minotaur AI will always cede control to the primary user on cockpit entry. So as soon as you jump in, it turns off. But you got a Minotaur buddy now to follow you around. Exobiology Expedition. Exobiology Expedition. Okay, the brand new Exobiology Expedition will launch shortly. Okay, so that's the new expedition, Exobiology. Interesting. And I wonder if that means we're going to have, I don't know, let's see, let's find out. Travelers will awaken in a desolate star system, their creature companions the only fauna for light years. In a journey of exploration across the galaxy, this latest expedition will lead to a wealth of animal life to discover, adopt, ride, and milk. You always got to milk stuff, don't you, Sean? Rewards include jetpack trails, posters, companion customization, and even a unique robot companion. Nice. Is that like a Sentinel dog? You get a little doggy? A No Man's Sky dog. Nice. Improved combat, balance, and feel. Combat has been significantly improved to create faster pace, more varied, and dynamic experience. And they definitely were moving around and doing things a lot differently when I fought them. Tweaks include changes to camera settings, Sentinel health, Traveler and Sentinel weapon speeds, and fire rates. Hit indicators, rumble, and camera shake are much, much more. And look at this. This guy's on fire. Carry more multi-tools. The cap on the number of multi-tools a Traveler can carry has been raised from 3 to 6, so twice as many multi-tools, allowing players to own a greater variety of multi-tool styles and loadouts. And that may be becoming more and more important with the technology they're adding. I don't know if the cloaking technology is in the multi-tool or in your suit. I haven't looked that up yet. So that's pretty cool. NVIDIA Deep Learning, anti-aliasing. PC players with compatible RTX cards can now take advantage of NVIDIA's DLAA technology, producing an image of the very highest visual fidelity. I have an NVIDIA, so I'm going to have to check that DLAA tech setting. It's an advanced anti-aliasing mode for users who have spare GPU headroom and want the highest levels of image quality on the NVIDIA site. So that's on, off. You can see the difference in the smoothness there and the brightness for sure. I don't know if I have extra room or not. We'll find out. Planetary Sentinel Pillars. A sinister new structure can be found on planets across the universe. The Sentinel Pillar serves as a highly guarded control post for local Sentinel forces. Players who locate and disrupt the pillar will be rewarded with stories, weapons, and more. So you can shut them down here, I noticed. So players, again, who don't want to deal with Sentinels, you can shut them down and deactivate them. Native Steam Deck support. Oh, what? Oh, this is Steam Deck, the new thing from Steam. No Man's Sky has been specially optimized for the Steam Deck. Controls have been adjusted to take advantage of the touchscreen input and more. So for those of you who are getting Steam Deck and wondering if No Man's Sky would be too beefy for it, it looks like they are working to make sure not only can you play it on Switch, but you can play it on Steam Deck as well. You can hack your own hard frame. All right. Steal advanced technology blueprints from the Sentinels and transform the Minotaur into your own reprogrammed Sentinel unit. Okay, so you transform the Minotaur, it sounds like. You're not hacking one, you're actually transforming your Minotaur into this, which is a visual improvement. I don't know if it's going to change the weapons or not. We got a body, AI pilot, Sentinel hard frame. Interesting. As well as new visual overhauls, these salvage parts offer significant upgrades, including increased mobility, thank God, new advanced weapon system, and its own fully trustworthy AI pilot. It'd be funny if it wasn't trustworthy, if it just like randomly shot at you. Heavy combat drones. Sentinel combat patrols have received a significant firepower upgrade in the form of specialist heavy combat drones, and I've witnessed these guys. They do take longer to kill, and they're a little more annoying. I'm not going to lie. If a Sentinel patrol drone discovers a transgression, these tank-like units are the first forces summoned to the battle as highly aggressive backups. Neutron cannon weapon. Travelers can now research a brand new multi-tool weapon, the Neutron cannon. This charged energy weapon can be fired as rapid-fire projectile launcher and also a charged up to release deadly close-range barrage of destruction. Do it. Nice. Reminds me of the plasma pistol from Halo that I've been playing recently. The core blueprint associated upgrades are available at Space Anomaly. Upgrade modules can be found at space stations and other sites across the universe. Varied drone weaponry. Sentinel drones now have access to a range of weapons, including rapid-fire lasers, close-range scatter blasters. Oh, they got scatter blasters too, huh? And long-distance explosive mortars. These devastating barrages can blow holes in the planet's surface, reshaping the battlefield on the fly by creating new obstacles and cover. So these shields they just place them down. It's not like it's in front of the Sentinel. It places it down and uses it as a cover. It's pretty interesting. I hope to see that develop further. Shut down planetary Sentinels. Players may now temporarily clear a planet of Sentinels. Defeating the Sentinel forces that are summoned on maximum alert level will now suppress any additional Sentinels across the planet for a limited time. In addition, players who are able to locate and breach a Sentinel pillar can activate its shutdown process and lock down the Sentinels without having to engage in such a large battle. So, yeah, I found this by going through 5 or 6 waves. I think it was 5 waves of Sentinels, and then it showed up, and I was able to go to it. When I got there, they weren't aggressive towards me until I shot them. But yeah, I was able to shut it down. It was pretty cool. And then they had the ability to get a new multi-tool there as well. Royal Jetpack. Travelers who undertake the exobiology expedition, which is coming up, and document its strange and exotic creatures will be rewarded with an equally exotic new jetpack customization. That's pretty cool. Looks like the wings fold up when you land and extend when you take off. Yeah. Improved multi-tool shops. New multi-tool... The multi-tool cache found both in space stations and building planets have a new visual overhaul, improving the visibility and giving players a preview of the tool within. So you can now see it without having to walk up to it and make it open up. That's pretty cool. I like that. Exomech combat agility. Planetary combat in the Minotaur has been significantly improved. Changes include a significantly faster turn rate, the ability to backpedal, mobility and aim enhancements, and a dedicated combat camera. Okay, I can't wait to check this out because that's what we've all said about the Minotaur is it just turns like a bus. It sucks. It turns like a bus with a flat tire stuck to the ground. Multi-axis rotation. Okay, a new advanced rotation mode has been added to the build menu. This allows builders to freely rotate pieces around any axis, opening up new creative avenues for construction. So the builders are going to love that. I have no idea what I would do with it except for, move stuff around. There we go. Sentinel repair drones. They've had repair drones for a while, but Sentinel combat forces now deploy specialist repair drones, small, highly agile units that rapidly repair other drones while themselves weak and lightly armored. These mobile engineers represent a serious threat and should be tactically eliminated. So yeah, shoot those guys first. They suck. And they're pretty easy to take down, to be honest with you. And you can tell because they give you a little clue of who they are with that symbol. Anomalous Sentinel upgrades. Defeat Sentinels can now be harvested for strange materials. These shards of otherworldly glass contain many valuable items, including a new class of anomalous equipment upgrades. And I saw the different colored things when I was shooting them. Heavy weapon animations. Large multi-tools now sit correctly in the player's hands, and heavy weapons are fired with more weight. Their power now reflects on the player's firing animations. I noticed that as well. It was funny. Faster warping. Teleporting between bases and space stations within the same star system has been significantly optimized, allowing for rapid travel between planets. Nice. Holographic energy shield. Sentinel drones are now deploy mobile cover in the form of temporary energy shields. These holographic barriers serve as protection against incoming fire, but players can take advantage of this shelter and turn the tables on the Sentinel force. Sentinel Summoner Drone. That's what was going on. Okay, elite drone combat units are accompanied by a summoner drone capable of beaming in reinforcements mid-battle. While a low threat on their own, these advanced Sentinels can quickly turn the tide in a fight and overwhelm an unwary player. Yeah, I kept shooting Sentinels, and I was like, where are they coming from? This guy kept pulling them in, and I didn't notice it. So the Conehead Sentinel is the one you want to take down. That guy sucks. Look at him, just beaming in new Sentinels. Punk. Deploy stun grenades. What? A new multi-tool upgrade, the Paralysis Mortar, is available to research aboard the Space Anomaly. This support weapon launches electrical energy spheres that explode and stun any entities caught in their radius. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that works on players. Paralysis Mortar. Let's see it. He's like, what's going on? He's not happy about that. More companions. Oh, people are going to like this. The maximum number of companions has been increased from 6 to 18, allowing players fond of rare animals and or genetic manipulation to build an even larger and more diverse collection. Thank you for that, Sean. More tools, more pets. Now we need more ships, bro. More ships. More ships. Improved enemy and creature navigation. The underlying navigation of both planetary creatures and Sentinel enemies have been significantly improved, bringing better and more realistic behaviors, as well as allowing Sentinels to hunt the player within buildings and caves. So you're no longer safe in caves and buildings. These guys are coming after you. All right. Discover Sentinel Archives. Unlock the secrets of the Sentinel Pillars and access the archives held within to read a significant new series of stories about the history of the Sentinel and the relationship with the Travelers, the Atlas, and the wider universe. So that's where the lore is going to be in these stations. Royal Multi-Tool. Look at that. What? Players who brave a raid on the Sentinel Pillars may be rewarded with a new class of Royal Multi-Tool. That was not what the one I saw. I saw will look like crap. Improved Walker Combat. It almost looks like an energy sword, bro. Dude, if we get... Come on, energy sword. Improved Walker Combat. The targeting and mobility system of the Sentinel Walkers have significantly improved. In addition, their armor system has been reworked so that the leg armor no longer has to be removed in order to damage the critical Walker brain. Oh, well, that's interesting. Instead, destroying its leg armor will buckle the Walker, giving time to attack other vital systems while it recovers control. I mean, I took it down super easy. It seemed a little easier, to be honest with you. But there was more going on, to be sure, because that other mech was trying to shoot me in the back while I was doing it. All right. Why are these guys blue? Does that mean they're on the good team? Advanced combat upgrades. A significant range of new combat effects and upgrades are now available to research. These include modules to add fire damage over time to the pulse spitter, add a stun to the blaze javelin's energy beam, and a general upgrade to cause increased damage to stunned targets. All right, so they want us using the pulse spitter and the blaze javelin more, it sounds like. Probe Sentinel Secrets. A substantial new series of missions awaits players who currently oversee their own planetary settlement. This story will take players on a new adventure, working with the crew of the Space Anomaly to probe the deepest secrets of the Sentinels. Ooh, okay, cool. I was wondering what was going to come up with that. Build your own drone companion. Okay, that's what we just saw in the picture. Travelers who work with iteration Tethys, Specialist Polo, and other Traveler iterations aboard the Space Anomaly to complete these new Sentinel stories will have a chance to capture, reassemble, and reprogram their own robotic companion in the form of a friendly Sentinel drone. I want him to be mean just on my side. All right, I can't wait to see that. All right, so here are the patch notes. I'm going to post a link to these because this video is already too long. So I'm going to post a link to the full patch notes. And maybe if it's not too much, I'll cut and paste and stick it in the description down below, guys. Let me know what you're most excited for. There's a lot going on here. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. There's going to be more bug fixes. Make sure you report your bugs to Hello Games at the Zendesk. And let them know what's going on, because there's always going to be that with new updates. But they are very quick to put out patches. Usually we're going to get patches for the next couple days, one a day, as they discover updates. So let me know, what are you most excited about in this update? And make sure you're subscribed with notifications set. And remember, if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. Now get out there and shoot some Sentinels. We'll see you later, Travelers.